What up, family? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports, the podcast for the fans and by the fans. And today, we're making our picks today, y'all.
Hello.
Next
How y'all doing?
on Yeah, I Said It Sports. Subscribe, y'all. Please
What's up?
subscribe and share the
Do that.
video. What's up, family?
What's
Welcome
up?
back to Yeah, I Said It Sports, podcast for all things sports. Y'all know how we do it.
No, dude.
I've gotten some text messages from different fans of ours, and unfortunately today, Sean is sick, so he won't be able to join us today. And Brianna,
brother.
you got a lot going on, so he won't be able to get the satisfaction that he really wanted from the show. Sorry, bro, you're gonna have to wait till next week. It is what it is.
It ain't gonna be the same.
It might not.
Nah, it might not be the same. It
won't
might. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
He really wanted to see how Brianna was gonna feel because he was like, "Oh, she was talking mash." I'm like, "Bruh, it's gonna be all right, bruh. We all right out here. You see what I'm saying? I still come prepared always, So we got to go over what we did last week. To be honest, guys, it looks very similar to how the season went. So me, Blair, and Brianna finished with 3 games picked correctly. And Sean and Darius finished with 4 games picked correctly. Who knew the Chargers was going to blow it like they did, bro? Who knew?
I heard everybody.
Who knew? Do y'all think that nigga? Y'all think he need to be fired?
Who?
They had
Staley?
Yeah.
They already fired the OC.
They fired. I was about to say they fired the offensive coordinator. That is the warning shot. That bruh, you better get this thing together. The biggest thing is they did take the next step. You know what I'm saying? This was like a real blow-it job. They made the playoffs. Justin Herbert actually played good. He didn't turn the ball over. It was just like the offense just sputtered in the whole. And the defense was a big letdown in the second half as well because they gave up all the points. So defense can't melt down like that neither. But I'm guessing they're going to give him this one last shot
to get the coordinator part together.
I guess, man. Because we was talking there after the game, like, man, I don't know, man. This might be time for him to go ahead and skedaddle.
Somebody had to get fired, and it was the OC under these circumstances.
But see, I don't even think the OC was the problem. I think the fact that the decisions that they made as a coaching staff together was the problem, and that's why I felt like he should possibly go.
The dude calling the plays can't put up more than 3 points in the second half. That's a problem.
Fair, but
this
you're the head coach.
This is also proof in the playoffs. You need a running game, bro. You got to have a some kind of running game. It can't just be like bottom tier. It's at least got to be average.
That was tough.
It was tough. It was tough to watch if you was a Chargers fan. Whew, jeez. It had looked so promising because they was the better team. I feel like they blew it, bro.
We all picked them except for Brianna. She picked Jacksonville. So congratulations for her on that pick. But only adjust the Chargers because we starting off with the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Kansas City Chiefs. So it looks like to me that Jacksonville Jaguars ain't scared of nobody. They was down. What was they down? 27?
27-0.
27-0 came all the way back to win. So if they get down in this game, they ain't gonna care. And you know what? I don't really care because I ain't got to pick first. So Darius, who you got?
I don't really care because I don't have first.
I don't really care neither because ain't no way I'm picking Sunshine in this matchup, bro. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm not saying that it's not going to be a good game, possibly, because they just showed you anything is possible. You can throw 4 picks in the first half and still win.
Make it out. Made it out of that. Yeah, that's
crazy, bro.
That being said, I feel like the Chiefs been on a mission all year, bro. All year. And rarely was they problem scoring points, especially against a Jacksonville. So I feel like they in playoff mode, bro. Hey, Patrick Mahomes about to show you why he was the MVP this year. They on to the AFC Championship. Let's go. 34-16.
$34-16. Okay. I'm gonna agree with that, man. I think Kansas City is gonna be a little bit too much for them. I definitely think it's gonna be a good game. Trevor Lawrence better to understand. You throw another 4 picks against this team, you're gonna get beat 60-0. Like, don't play around with these dudes, bro. Like, how they came back, I still don't know. I was just like, bro, why don't they just run the rock, bro? Try to run out the clock. But my God,
they had 0. I'm telling you, they do not have a running game, bro. That's why Mike Williams thing was so bad.
That's tough.
I understand, but then you see, for me, then if you don't have a run game, I mean, because they got one of the best backs in the league. I mean, Eckler is a bad boy, but come on, man, try to supplement that with like a screen game or a quick passing game, like how the Patriots used to do. Do something if you're not going to run the ball, but to let them come back, I do think that the Jags, they got their first playoff win, in a while, so. I think they're going in the right direction, but I think this is where it stops. This is a step up. This is a level up. Now, and I think KC they're gonna take care of business. I think it's gonna be about. I'm gonna say this. I say it's not gonna be as high scoring as some people may think it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. So I say 27-17 Kansas City. Blair, who you got, bro?
No score, man. I'm just going Chiefs, bro.
I feel it.
Jacksonville definitely didn't show you enough to be like, I'm picking Jacksonville in this game. So not happening, bro. Chiefs, let's get it.
Chiefs, let's get it. Moving on. The next game, we have the New York Football Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Big Giants.
By the way, guys, both of these games are on Saturday. The first game is at 4:30. This one is at 8:15. So, who do you got, Darius? Giants, Eagles. Eagles, Giants.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The Giants making it tough, man. Dang. They making it tough. Only because here we have yet again another division matchup. And the Giants are riding high off confidence that they have played this team close the last time they played them, which I feel like they was riding that same confidence when they played the Vikings. But I felt like the Vikings were going to be good enough to win that game. Obviously, it came down to Kirk Cousins having to make a play. And we know how that story goes. But for that reason, it makes it tough. The Eagles kind of been on a skid a little bit. And I hate when
It hurts,
teams,
huh?
I hate when teams go on that skid and then they get the bye. I feel like that's never good for the team, man. Like, but if the Eagles, because I this whole year I've struggled with, are the Eagles for real? Are the Eagles for real? And I asked y'all that shit probably 12 times this year. Like, do we think they legit? Then when it seemed like they was legit, Jalen Hurts got hurt. Is he 100%?
No,
No, sir.
no,
Not at
no,
all.
not at all.
Not even close.
So where you going, bruh? You believing in Danny Dimes this week?
Man, dang, bruh.
Tough, right?
Yeah, the only thing holding me back, man, is I just don't think the Giants corners can defend the Eagles receivers. So I'm gonna go overtime. Eagles victory.
Overtime. Eagle.
Overtime Eagles victory,
That's
man.
a lot, bro.
27-24.
Okay.
I just feel like the receivers just gonna be a little bit too much, bro. Just a little bit too much, because them boys they be getting off, bro. They be getting off. And I just can't see the Giants just like containing both of them at least. But I feel like the Giants are good enough to make this a game, bro. Just because of that confidence. They're not scared of them. This is somebody you play twice a year, every
Right.
year. They're not
Right.
scared of them. And the last game they played, they didn't even play some of their starters. So them boys like, bro, we can jump in this bitch and beat them boys. The Eagles, if you are who you say you are, you'll find a way to win this game.
All right. All right.
That's what you
Blair?
got. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm
Mhm.
telling you, bro.
Somebody got to get upset, man, because that's just how the playoffs work.
The Vikings didn't get upset.
I was about to say the Vikings already got upset. The Chargers already got upset.
Those
I don't
aren't
consider the
upset.
Chargers because that's more
That
that's like
Vikings, that
4-5.
Vikings is kind of an upset, but people didn't. That like spread on that game wasn't crazy.
Yeah, but it was still
So
a 2 seed, man.
I dig that, but it was one of the more shakier 2 seeds in more recent memory. Cause
Perhaps.
so a number one hasn't made it to the championship in a minute. Giants, why not?
Woo!
Dirty, bro. I want to do that shit so bad,
I
bro.
like the balls on this young man. For him to go
Hey,
out
Jalen Hurts is hurt,
I
bro.
want to
Jalen
do
is
that
hurt.
shit so bad,
Jalen
bro.
is hurts, bro. He really is. It ain't looking good. The game was a crazy, terrible, sloggy last game. Score was what, 16-22, bro? Like it's not.
Barely got on through there.
Yep. I agree with you, Darius, as far as like when a team looks really, really sluggish, and they was playing against the Giants backups too. That's the sad part too. And they looked sluggish. They didn't look crisp. They didn't look like they were executing really well. I feel like
I don't feel it,
Eagles are going to be able to pull this one out. I feel like they can. I feel like they will. Now, I do say this. If their run defense start having those leaky issues again, it's going to be a real problem because Saquon coming.
guess what? Saquon ain't stopping for these niggas. This game, that's why I got the game going in overtime, bruh. This
Bruh.
dude is a superstar. Like, Buddy is nasty, bruh.
Oh, he
Like,
easy the best player of their
he is
team.
he is back from that injury, bruh. Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he is
he is
back.
back.
Yeah.
Yes. Man, I'm telling you, Blair, I was just like 3 minutes away from agreeing with you.
It's okay, bro.
But I'm gonna go with
I would go
the
Philly
Eagles,
too.
man. I'm gonna roll with the Eagles because I don't like the way that they looked the last time that they played them. I think that gave them a lot of confidence. But I also think that Philadelphia kept it very vanilla. They didn't want to run Jalen, but I think they're gonna go all out.
And they
So
blew
I
them
think,
out the first time. So
yeah, and they blew them out the first time. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I say it's gonna be a close game. So
Blair's
I'm
sticking to his guns, man. He says it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a year.
You right. It is. It really is. And I really, man, it would be the third time. I'm gonna stick with who I got.
I'm sticking to my guns, man.
I'm gonna stick to my guns.
Let's
Man.
go, Chris. Go out together if we go out.
Man. Oh man.
It's all good, man.
I'm not mad at the pick. No,
it's all fine.
Man, I'm not mad at the pick either. Moving on. The next game. This is where it starts getting good, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Cincinnati Bengals
This is where it starts getting
the
good.
Buffalo Bills.
Ooh.
Darius, where you going with it, bro?
Well, like I was saying, man, we got 2 teams coming off of some tough performances. Buffalo looked good at the beginning, and then next thing you know, is a pick here and a pick there, a drop here, and now we're in a dogfight. And Cincinnati was in a dogfight from the jump, but I guess we can expect this again because they was both playing division games.
A division game. Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to be a really good game. It's going to be real emotional because of the whole Damar Hamlin thing and these teams meeting back up and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, man. I like the Bengals. But I got to go with Buffalo.
In
a close
Billies.
I got Buffalo in a close game only because of the emotional aspect. I feel like these dudes going to try to play a little harder just because of the whole thing that's going on. And I mean, that's just natural. I feel like naturally that's going to happen. Not saying that Cincinnati can't win, because really, it's a coin flip, bro. I feel like, though, the offensive line thing is big. Joe Burrow got sacked 4 times against the Ravens, bro. And I done seen the interview. Joe Burrow done tried to play it off, man. Sacks is overrated. No, the hell they not. Can't just keep getting hit. This dude done been sacked a lot already. With the offensive, them losing another offensive lineman, I just feel like it's gonna make it tough. So in another close game, I got 24-20 Buffalo.
24-20 Buffalo is what he got.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy.
Why y'all gonna win, Chris? Let us know.
Yeah. So first, I need to address something from last week. Hey, Brianna, I don't know what happened to you today, but you said you're going to beat me with whoever was playing quarterback. You said basically Boo Boo the Fool can play the quarterback and we could beat y'all. Y'all ain't nothing. How you like me now?
Oh, this dude.
How you like me now, God damn it? I'm on top. I don't care who was out there. That's what you said. You said, I don't care who was out there. We gonna do da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da happen, and you lost. Yet again. Now that that has been addressed, you are welcome, Ralph. See you next week. Now, this game here, y'all know I'm going with Cincinnati.
I definitely almost blew it last game. I ain't gonna let you
definitely
slide past.
Hey, a win is a win. I'll take it any way I can get it. All right, we got the dub. Moving on to the next round. It's called a survive and advance. That's the playoffs, baby. Looking at this game, baby. That is the playoffs. Looking at this game, though, being realistic and being honest, the offensive line issues are hurting. It's going to hurt. But just the short clips and the short little bit of film that I got to see, you can see from the first matchup when they first played. Cincinnati was getting in that ass a little bit. You know, they was playing pretty well. They scored on their first drive. So I believe it's going to be a lot more of that. I think it's going to be pretty much a nice high scoring affair. I think this game is going to be in like the 30s. But I think that Cincinnati comes out on top. I don't fear anybody that the Buffalo Bills have up front, except this is what I feel like. If Alex Cappa is able to play in this game because he does have an ankle issue, they still have him listed as questionable. But if he does end up playing in this game, I feel a lot better about it, about the guard position. But if he does not play, then I'm a little bit more worried because I'm not too sure about the guy that I got replacing him.
Your boy was in a boot on the scooter, man. I don't think it's looking good.
Hey, he tried to play last week. They told him no. They said, we think it's going to be an uphill battle for him to try to play last week. This week is a different story. They got him listed as questionable. They're not saying he's out. They're not saying he's going to play. I'm overruling the caution
today.
They were off today. I think they were off today. I think they practiced tomorrow. I think they were off today. I think he gave him an extra day off because I remember in the post game he said, "I see y'all Wednesday." So we'll know something by tomorrow to see what they're gonna do. But I think Cincinnati wins this game. I think they win it. I think it's gonna be high scoring. It's gonna come down to a late game drive, and Captain Joe. Cool Joe gonna pull it out.
Joe,
and the game is gonna be. Remember, I said this score, guys. 38-41 field goal kicking. Kicker wins the game as time almost or does expire for the Cincinnati Bengals. Book it, and that's where it's going. And then it's gonna be, rematch from last year.
I think if y'all let the score get that high, man, y'all ain't gonna win.
It's possible.
Because I respect both of these defenses. Cincinnati's defense is pretty good. Buffalo's defense is pretty good too. Buffalo, especially their linebacking core. Milano and Edmonds, man, them boys is out there. So I feel like if y'all get into a shootout, Josh Allen get like some momentum, I don't think it bodes well. That's why I got more of a lower scoring game, because I think it's gonna be a lot of getting in that ass on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So, but big thing, protect Joe Burrow. If y'all can protect Joe Burrow, hey, you never know. But this dude's the most sacked quarterback in the playoffs almost ever at the beginning of his career. It's crazy. But yeah, it should be a good one, man. Should be a good one. I'm ready.
Yeah. I do have a question. Do y'all think any of the players will be a little bit hesitant during this game because of what happened last time they played? You feel like they're gonna let it loose?
The boys
It's
done
just,
They
played.
already
it's just a
passed
thought.
that,
It's
bro.
just a thought.
I feel like they done already passed that with that last game. They're good.
Yeah, both teams done played twice since then. So yeah, them boys good, man. And especially because he's good, them boys straight.
They should be good.
Blair, where you going with it,
Buffalo.
man? Oh wow, you didn't even think about that. You just buffaloing it up, huh?
Oh, so you, I mean, I knew you was coming because I ain't picking Cincinnati just because I done already picked the Giants. Like everybody can't lose this weekend, so or I hope they don't all lose this weekend. That'll be crazy. which which has happened before, but I want somebody to make it out. Like, give me a 2 Ohio, make it through.
All right. Moving on to the last and final game. This one is going to be at 6:30 on Fox. The first game, if you guys are not aware, it's going to be at 3:00 on CBS on Sunday. This one is at 6:30. It is the Dallas Cowboys at the San Francisco 49ers. I got to give it up to Dallas. I was a non-believer. I was a non-believer. I had to see it for myself.
See it to believe it.
I did not see, but I was like, hey, maybe Tom Brady still got a little bit of magic in his left pinky. Bruh. Tom, I'm gonna say this with all my heart. Please go ahead and get into the booth, my boy.
That thing was ugly.
Get into the booth. Please don't do this to yourself no more. If y'all did y'all see the interception he threw? He was trying not to get hit. He threw it and turned his whole body. I said, "Oh,
he
this
did
man
that on like 10 plays, bro.
Bruh, this man is done. He is done. Just go ahead, hang him up. Visit your kids from every now and then. Get your kids every now and then. However y'all got, whatever y'all
Got that
man
business, cuz keep it football. Keep it football.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Hey, personal life. We talking football here.
I'm sticking to football. Hey, go ahead, get in the booth. Get in the booth, make that money because this ain't for you no more. This ain't for you no more.
One more old time run on a team with a fantastic line that makes it out the preseason. That's all. I just want the line to make it out the preseason. And be one of the better lines in the league. That's what he gonna need because he ain't moving nowhere.
Nah, I mean, Darius kind of tried to tell you about this guy. I mean, I tried to tell you too. Like he wasn't good.
No,
he looked pretty bad.
No,
hold on. No. I ain't gonna get back on that conversation. What I am gonna say is, because it's the playoffs. We talking a whole new season right here. Everybody was 0-0, and this nigga Tom Brady just came out and goddamn, played a terrible game.
It was terrible, cuz super.
Listen, and like I said before, it wasn't just Tom Brady.
It was
they
not.
Still ain't got no run game. The defense gave up 30-something. Like it's just
not Tom's fault all the way, but
yeah, but you cannot expect your 45-year-old quarterback to be able to throw the ball 66 times. You cannot, bro. You cannot.
The fact that they couldn't find a semblance of a run game the whole season is crazy to me. Like, y'all just couldn't do it. It just couldn't.
This man was 35 for 66. Anytime somebody complete 35 passes, you usually is like, oh, he was balling. But when he had to throw 66, he barely over 50%.
Right? Yeah, that's tough, bro.
He was only throwing like for 6 yards a pass.
It was whatever, but it was whatever 2.5 seconds got him. That was about it.
And y'all was like I said, the pick, it was just, he just didn't want to get hit.
He definitely short armed the back of the end zone on that one, bro. He wanted to throw it out. He just short armed that one.
Yes, then it was. And then, like, the touchdowns was just garbage touchdowns, bro. Like, Tampa Bay as a whole, man. Like, It's just not what it was. Hey, Tom Brady caught the end of that window, got him one. I'm with you,
Made the
Chris.
most of it, bro.
Man, just ride out, bro. You made it to the playoffs. Your last ride, if this is your last ride. Cause
should have took that
where is he
shark
gonna
check,
go?
bro, them 2 years, because 3 years was
Where
not
is he
where it was
gonna
at.
go that you feel like the line is so great that he's not gonna get touched?
I have no idea, bro. I would have
And
to
that's the
look at
problem.
some situation.
And that's the
It's
problem.
This
As
is
of
even
right
that's not a
now,
guarantee.
nowhere like
I
that.
can't think that. I can't
Yeah,
think it currently.
and even that's not a guarantee. Look at my line. I replaced everybody. Look, so I got the same dudes
But
going
guess
back
what?
in there because
Tom
they hurt.
Brady's line was good, but dudes start to get hurt and it changes.
That was the first, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he never even got to see that line. That they got hurt in the preseason. Like that thing disappeared in the preseason and never came back.
But there's who you got, man. 49ers, Dallas 49ers, who you got?
It's got to be Dallas, because you know Dallas going to the NFC Championship game.
I mean,
It's all good. I'm gonna go since he's going doing his thing. You know me. I'll just go ahead and go. I'm gonna pick the San Francisco 49ers, cuz just because I like what they do over there, and I need to. I like Purdy, boy. That man, you see something else about that guy. I want to see if he can do it. He probably can't. It's really hard for a rookie to do anything they about to ask him to do moving forward. But he does enough in the situation. So we'll see. Dallas will be the best defense he's faced this whole run. But if a team I feel like can make it past through that, it'll be San Francisco. Because I don't think they asked their quarterback to do too much. They didn't try to ask Jimmy G to win them games. Feel like they won't try to ask Purdy to win them games.
There's who you got, man.
I hate it came to this.
I told you, bro. I told you. You gonna have to pick them boys, man. You gotta pick them boys.
I hate it came to this, man.
You said the boys was gonna make it, right?
You said it all year.
Hey.
Now it's time to back.
They've been proving me right, bro. But
you seem so disappointed, like
because I was not expecting them to have to play the 49ers, bro. The thing is, Dallas's defense is good. The pass rush is great. The 49ers defense is like amazing though, bro. Like these
top
dudes,
to bottom.
Yes, bro. These dudes be getting it. And then it's so much firepower on the other side. Christian McCaffrey and Debo's back now and all of that good stuff. And the dude Brock Purdy, hey, he riding the high, man. Like team got hot at the right time. Damn, man.
We waiting, cuz. Come on.
Dallas. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. If y'all was the Steelers, I'd ride with you.
No!
He's jumping off the jumping off the wagon.
Not all season.
No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
It's just the wrong matchup, bruh.
He can't do it.
Bruh, if it was the Eagles, I'm like, yeah. If
just
it's the
not
Giants,
San Francisco, just
bruh, I feel like this.
San Francisco.
I feel like San Francisco is that good, and it's just like, bro, they literally got hot at the right time, bro. Like, and I ain't saying that Dallas is gonna get blowed out or nothing, but I love defense. I still feel like defense wins championship.
That's what they say.
Even though Dallas can score, shoot, San Francisco just so loaded. They can score right with them, bro. It's like, dang, man.
It's cold, man. That's so
I had,
cold.
bro. I
can't
had high
believe.
hopes for Dallas, bro.
I can't believe
I
you
gotta
not
be
gonna pick
real.
them boys.
I thought he was
gotta
gonna have the
be
courage of his
real.
convictions, man. I thought he was gonna go ahead and
Me
and
too.
stick with
I
him.
thought he was locked into the championship
Bruh.
game.
I was, because I thought this was gonna be the NFC Championship. Dallas and San Francisco.
So you wouldn't. That's why you kept sticking at the championship game.
I'm telling you, like I kept telling you, bro. I ain't say they was gonna win it all. Yeah, the buck stops here, man. I'm sorry, Dallas. You can say what you want to say.
Well, shit, since he can't do it, I'ma do it.
Oh, there we go, Chris. There we go.
Dallas.
I can't do it, man. I'm sorry.
Dallas is gonna
Chris.
lose. I can't do that either, man. You got me
sorry,
fucked up. I'm
Chris.
not doing that. I'm not
Baby,
doing
bro.
that at all. I'm
You
sorry.
terrible, dude.
I'm sorry. Now I will say this though.
You
I will
are
say
solid.
this. I think this game is gonna be really, really close. This is an old school matchup from like the 90s that when you used to see Jerry Rice and Steve Young and some Michael Irvin and you know what I'm saying, like Troy Aikman. Like this is the old school rivalry right here. This is big boy football, and for the right to go to the NFC Championship. Oh yeah, this is everything you need. This is American football right here. Now I will say this about San Francisco. I feel like Brock Purdy, he about to get humble. You about to see why he was a seventh round pick. But I think they win the game, but Brock Purdy does not look good. It's still, I'm not even gonna lie to you, Darius. I was this close to picking Dallas. I was this close. That close. It was like right there. I just couldn't
want to
pick
You
them.
lying.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I am a believer. They made a believer out of me.
So
albeit it was against old Tom Brady, but it was still Tom Brady.
Pick them.
Yeah,
I can't because I can't justify it, man.
Pick them. Exactly.
I can't justify it because San Francisco's defense.
Exactly.
Now I heard somebody say, like one of the commenters was saying, like this is going to decide who the defensive player of the year. I think it was Bart Scott said this is going to decide who the defensive player of the year
between
is for
Parsons
real.
and Bosa.
Yeah, we already know Bosa got it, bro. It doesn't matter what happened. Bosa got it. That statement is null and void. We know who better. We know who got it. He got it. He been more consistent.
Yeah,
he got it, man. That's it.
18 and a half.
18 and a half. Yeah, he got that's his, bro. That's his. I don't think Michael Parsons will argue that. Like, yeah, he got that, bro. He got that. I ain't got nothing on him this year. But with that being said, I think Michael gonna get off in this game. I think they're gonna move him around. And I think he's gonna have him a good game. And I believe that it's gonna be a close game. And I think the score is gonna be 27-24 San Francisco. I just couldn't see. I look.
31.
I can't see them against this defense.
Traitor.
Man, see, now I'm going back and forth, man. I might
just traitor.
Put me on the plank.
On the plank, because you're gonna have to walk it, cuz
I will walk.
Traitor.
Hey, I tried, man. I'm being real. If it was my team, I gotta go San Francisco with them. They ain't my team, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go San Francisco, but I do think it's gonna be a good game. I don't think Brock Purdy is gonna have a good game. I think it's gonna be a lot of his yards. A lot of his yards comes off of run after the catch anyway. Like a lot of the stuff that Debo does, a lot of the stuff that Christian McCaffrey does.
I can't even lie, Chris. That boy was throwing some dots.
He was throwing some dots last game, though. He was throwing some dots last game, but I think this defense right here is gonna be the best one he's played since he's been in. And so I think they're going to force him to do certain things because I think they're going to have Diggs follow Debo around. You know, only place he ain't gonna be able to follow him around is in the backfield. So I think that's what they're
Debo
gonna
has
try to
proven
do.
Nobody can hold him.
But what it is if Dallas tackles well enough, they can win this game. I just think they're just going to have one or two plays where they're not going to be able to finish the play, and I think San Francisco is going to take advantage that. And because they're at home, I think they're going to eke it out by 3, and I think they win.
Eke it out.
By 3. Yeah, I think they're going to be up 10. Dallas scores
Up
late, and they're going to
10.
try to get the ball back, and San Francisco is just going to run out the clock
Lose by 3.
and lose by 3. So that's going to do it this week, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know we the channel that the players watch on the low. So continue to like, share, and subscribe. Share it. Please share this video because, you know, we the best out there who doing it. You know, I'll let y'all next week. Deuce.
Peace.